right now is an exciting time. You may be expecting or may have just welcomed a new addition to your family. It can also be a stressful time. SIDS, or sudden infant death syndrome, is the leading cause of death among infants ages 1 month to 1 year. It affects 2,300 families every year. By learning how to keep your baby's environment safe while sleeping, you can help reduce this number. We're going to cover the ABCs of keeping your baby safe while sleeping.
Every parent's worst fear is losing their child, and a lot of times we don't realize, but sleep is an issue. We hear a lot about SIDS, but safe sleeping is really important. We can prevent a lot of injury and death with safe sleep, and the first place to start is with a safe sleeping area.
Be sure that your crib is in a safe place. Try to keep it away from windows and surfaces with cords and objects that should be placed away from the crib. The mattress of the crib should be clean, dry, and tear-free. Ideally, you'll want to purchase a new one. If you can't, and you borrow one, inherit one, or buy one from a used store, make sure that it's in good working condition. The mattress must fit snugly in the crib. Make sure there are no gaps in the sides or the corners that your baby could get wedged into. If you can fit more than 2 fingers between the mattress and the crib is unsafe. The crib itself should be in good working condition. There should be no missing slats, screws, or defects. A side rail with a loose screw could cause the rail to come loose and trap the baby. Only use parts that come from the manufacturer.
In my friend's culture, they typically use a cradle board. Is it safe to put a baby in one of those?
That's an excellent question, and a cradle board is a safe way for the baby to sleep.
While a cradle board is generally a great method of keeping your baby safe, do be sure to keep the baby in a car seat while riding in a vehicle. A car seat is the safest place for the baby to sit while traveling.
My son loves to sleep on his stomach, so I put him to sleep on his stomach in his crib. Is that an okay place to sleep?
Probably most of us slept that way. It's a comfortable place to sleep, but for babies it's better to sleep on their back. The best place for them on their bellies is when they're awake. You should always put your baby to sleep on their back, positioned at the foot of the crib. Do not lay them on their side, since this is very unstable and they can roll over onto their stomach. You can take a blanket and tuck your baby in. Make sure that it slips under the mattress and the blanket is secure. The dangers of putting your baby to sleep on their stomach is that they could possibly suffocate when they roll over. Make sure that family members and those that take care of your baby understand that tummy time is only for when your baby is awake. Having your baby positioned on their back has been proven to be the safest way for them to sleep. In addition to putting the baby to sleep on their backs, you want to make sure when you place them in the crib that all the pillows, stuffed animals, blankets, bumper pads are all removed.
So I just can't keep one stuffed animal in the crib?
Actually, you should take them all out. The baby won't know that it's missing, and it's really safer for there to be nothing in the crib at all, because if they can roll into the stuffed animal and not be able to get away.
What about a blanket? Won't she be cold?
You know, babies run a little bit hotter than adults, so she probably won't need one, but if she does, or you feel that she does, you can take the blanket and kind of tuck it in under the mattress so it's nice and secure. And it doesn't need to be anything thick or bulky, just a thin blanket is fine.
The room where your baby sleeps should be between 61 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the room is comfortable for you to sleep in, then your baby should be comfortable too. If you're concerned that she might be too hot, you can check this by feeling her neck or her stomach.
Another way to keep your baby snug and warm in their crib is to use a baby sleeping bag. When choosing a baby sleeping bag, you'll want one that is cotton, lightweight, and does not have a hood. So far, we've talked about how to keep your baby's environment safe, but many parents often wonder about the dangers of letting their baby sleep in bed with them.
So if you decide to use the infant sleep sack and you're still worried that they might be cold, you can take a blanket and tuck it into the mattress. You just want to make sure they're not overheating.
When my twins were little, they used to sleep with me. It was a lot easier to feed them instead of putting them in and out of their crib. Is that okay?
Actually, you don't want to co-sleep or share a bed with the baby. It's highly discouraged.
So remember the ABCs of safe sleep. Your baby should always sleep alone, on their back, and in a crib. There are many resources available to parents. You can visit Coconino County Public Health Services or call 928-679-7262. Remember, right now is an exciting time for you and your family. By following these steps, you can help protect your baby and help them live a safe and happy life.